Hello friends, this is the Tds Institute of Pharmacy District Nandurbar, Maharashtra, and we are students of Diploma first year in Pharmacy.
Today we are going to perform our one of social pharmacy experiment, determination of total dissolved solid in water, aiming to determine total dissolved solids, that is TDS, of drinking water using TDS meter. We know the importance of water in our life cannot be overstated. There would be no life on our planet without water. We require water for variety of reasons. Water required for drinking, industry, irrigation, swimming, fishing and other activities. Water must meet specific composition and purity requirements depending on its intended use. The total amount of solid dissolved in water is one of indicator of water quality in lakes, rivers and streams. Dissolved solid water beyond certain level can indicate poor quality of water. The same can be said of drinking water. Any minerals, salts, metals, cations or anions dissolved in water are referred to as dissolved solids. Total dissolved solid, that is TDS, is a term that refers to the total concentration of dissolved substance in water. Waters with a high concentration of dissolved solid have a lower potability and may cause an undesirable effects on the person drinking it. For this reason, a TDS limit of 500 ppm is recommended for drinking water. As per the Bureau of Indian Standards BIS table, the TDS depend upon acceptability of water for human consumption is as follows. We made some searches and find out some TDS values of water. Which ranges as follows. First one, less than 50 ppm of TDS value, which is unacceptable because it is not ideal for drinking because of lack of minerals. Second range is from 30 ppm to 100 ppm, which is acceptable and which is ideal for drinking. From 100 ppm to 250 ppm is also acceptable, which is healthiest water and good for cardiovascular health. The next one is 250 ppm to 350 ppm, which is fair and contains essential minerals. The next range is 350 ppm to 500 ppm, which is marginal, and this TDS limit for human consumption is 500 ppm. Above the 500 ppm, that is not acceptable water, which is unfit for human consumption. In today's experiment, we are going to use TDS meter. This is TDS meter. TDS meter are widely used because they are simple to operate. It consists of readout screen which displays TDS in ppm. There are 3 buttons on the meter. On-off button is used to turn the meter on and off. Temperature button is used to measure the temperature of water. Hold button is used to freeze the reading when the metal probes are in contact with water. This helps to note down the reading once the meter is removed from water. Most of the TDS meter are calibrated at particular temperature, that is 25 degree Celsius, which is common temperature. If the temperature of water is greater than 25 degrees Celsius, as right now the temperature is 28 degrees Celsius, the TDS reading will be higher than original value and vice versa. Therefore, correction formulae are used to get actual TDS reading. In our experiment, we are going to use 3 types of water to determine different TDS values. The first one is tap water, second borewell water, and third RO filtered water. The TDS value of tap water is 215 to 15, which is healthiest water and good for cardiovascular health. Now we'll check the borewell water TDS, and it is 497, which is unacceptable water as the TDS limit for human consumption is 500 ppm. Now we'll check the RO filter water TDS, which is near about 43 ppm, and it is fair for drinking.
After taking the readings by Tds meter, now we will calculate actual TDS value by correction formula. There are two formulas to calculate actual TDS values. One for temperature less than 25 degrees Celsius and other for temperature greater than 25 degrees Celsius. The temperature while taking the reading by Tds meter was 28 degrees Celsius, which is greater than 25 degrees Celsius. So we will take the second formula. We will take example of tap water whose Tds meter reading was 215 parts per million, that is ppm. Using the second formula, the TDS, total dissolved solid in ppm, by putting all the values in formula, we'll get the answer 202 ppm. Actual TDS value of tap water. By taking readings and calculation, we'll get the result. TDS value displayed on the screen of Tds meter of tap water was 215 ppm, and actual TDS value obtained from calculation is 202 ppm. From the result, we come to conclusion that both the TDS values obtained in result are acceptable and the given sample of tap water is ideal and healthiest water for human consumption. Today's experiment was performed by Diploma First Year Pharmacy girls under the guidance of our Social Pharmacy Professor Mahima Patil ma'am. Thank you for watching our video.